Some of these days, 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 some of these
Star Trek door. This is what we call the main control room. I guess my prized possession would probably be over here, my custom New York Nick MPC 3000, which I had done. I was starting to feel a bit soft, like LA was making me relax. I felt like if I had my MPC done up like that, it would remind me of New York. This place, Sorcerer Sound, it's been around since the 70s. It's like it came in that New York Lou Reed kind of, you know, era, and it was mostly for rock stuff, and they had this big studio in the basement too with like huge 30-foot ceilings. This is the live room, so it's kind of amazing to have a spot in New York with the live room like this, and you got the skylight, and it sounds amazing for drums and recording and all this stuff. This is actually another thing that Q-Tip put me up on, this thing right here, the D drum, that red box right there. Basically what it is you have the sounds, you take whatever drum samples you want and you load them into there, and then you put these triggers, these little things right here on the edge of the drums, and so you're playing the drums, but you're triggering your own samples, so it's cool. You can kind of play and get whatever sounds you want. Some of my favorite music doesn't have a beat at all, but somehow I'm always obsessed with, like, oh, does it make you move? And that's not necessarily the ingredient of all great music anyway. But I think the great DJs I know that are great producers, whether it's Dre, Clark Kent, Premier, Chad from the Neptunes, whoever, you know, James Murphy, like, I think you have a really good understanding of when the beat's supposed to knock and when to let the song breathe and live. And those are two different talents, and those people, most of them all seem to have both of those things.
Part of the reason that it just feels that things are so charged these days is because of media. Nothing escapes the camera's eye, nothing escapes view, you know? There isn't anything that happens now, or very little, that doesn't get documented. Doesn't get passed around as a little, you know, MPEG in your email inbox.
We're at the point where anything is possible musically. If you can think it or you can hear it, right, you can do it. So what that means, everyone's got the same bag of tricks now. Everyone has the same plugins, everyone has the same stuff.
These tools free everybody to do whatever they want and distribute it however they want. You know, whether it's just give them away online or go and master your own CD.
So now the only difference between what that guy's gonna make and what this other guy's gonna make is now what is gonna inspire them creatively that isn't just the technology.
Everything right now is about a lot of genres coming together, and I mean, that's how it is in Europe more, I think, than here in America. You know, there's more of a freedom, at least how I DJ anyway, to mix, you know, everything from like classic rock to like house and electro and punk and hip hop. And I think that genres are gonna keep coming together, and the boundaries are gonna melt away.
I'm really keeping an eye out and an ear out really for who's gonna grasp this medium and break without having to use the system at all. That's gonna be, I mean, that for me is the future of music, is you do not need a record company to do anything whatsoever.
There are more killer tracks that I'm finding as a DJ looking for things to play, killer tracks this year than there has been for the past 3 or 4 years, because exactly that was kind of happening. You know, everything was possible and there was just a lot of stuff, and I just think that now people are driven to have to be more creative.
Since you ain't
always here,
I even
wrote the song,
and all of
time we shared. And if you can't say love will prevail,
and even
love will overcome,
and all of
evil will fail. And if you can't say love,
since you ain't
always here,
I even
wrote the song,
and all of
time we shared. And if you travel the globe and tell everybody to aim love towards you. The feeling's better than bass drums. I'm not the only person that's able to read the letter on your face, son. I'll make an alternate ending. It would all be worth it if I were to fall for defending the love on my 12 inches of love that's unselfish, above all the hellish, because of your well wish. Always here, I even wrote the song, and all the time we shared. And if you can't say love, will prevail, and even love will overcome, and all of evil will fail. And if you can't say love, always here, I even wrote the song, and all the time we shared. And if you can't say love, will prevail, and even love will overcome, and all of evil will fail. And if you can't say love,
it all starts with job love. Eradicate the hate. We got a Phillips head in a case for your screw face. Brought a new pace. Embrace grace, cut the chase. Know our place in a world of anger with piles of waste. We're some do-gooders with the filtration. We're Mexican, Islander, Euro, African, Asian. Celebrate creator before creation. Division we're erasing.
Patiently taking all day waiting for the complications to cease and the nations to do as we've done. Replacement killers love a good fight. A good night kiss takes the queen but protects the king's life. While worldwide peace is just a figment, and now is where we're living. We can hold on to the vision, do our ancestors right by our decision. Thanksgiving to the most for the host of believers in this ghetto child's achievements through all the bereavements. We are
always here, I even wrote the song, and all the time we shared. And if you can't say love, will prevail, and even love will overcome, and all of evil will fail.